Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Flyweight Division matchup. All right, so here she is, one of the best wrestlers in this or any division. You hear a lot of parents say, I gotta get my daughter in jiu-jitsu. How about getting them in wrestling? You turn out a product like this.
By having that wrestling approach, she possesses something different. She's constantly on the forward. She understands the ability to train. The way that your body starts to respond to being fatigued, she has done that since she was a very little girl.
Yeah.
And the beauty in the wrestling is that as a kid, she didn't just wrestle girls, she wrestled little boys.
Right.
So now as she's competing in the female divisions, she understands competition across all genders. The ability to compete is what carries this young lady to being so dominant in her performances.
She is so gifted in transition. It'll be a pleasure to watch her work here tonight. She has a difficult matchup in front of her. Well, she is about as accomplished a submission specialist as we have in this division, and candidly, not many women are able to stand up to that type of challenge.
It's very difficult to try and fight a specialist in the position that they are so good at getting you to, because it's her ability to trick you into grappling with her that makes her so special. And when you're on step 2 of a jiu-jitsu exchange, she's already graduated.
Right.
School's already out of session by the time you're ready to go into the classroom. Because the moment you leave any limb hanging, you leave the arm down, arm bar is already thrown up on you. You get too low on her hips, she throws up the triangle choke. If you get too high with your body, she'll be rolling knee bar, ankle lock, leg lock. It does not matter. There are just so many submissions in her arsenal that you are constantly in danger.
School's out for summer, champ. We'll see how quickly she can get this fight to the ground tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Flyweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 1 loss. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, the Cannon. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 14 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 119 pounds. Fighting out of Manchester, England, Lewis. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, so here we go with round 1. Of course, many of you know she has won her last 3 fights by submission, each one more impressive than the last. A lot of pressure on her tonight. The Ronda Rousey comparisons have started to creep in a little bit. Some have suggested maybe we slow that roll. But if she can win tonight and keep her winning streak intact and get another submission, perhaps her next fight would be for the UFC Championship.
Great punch landed with so much power.
All right, here we go. First round is underway. She's one of the better submission specialists in the game at present. So look for her to go for the early takedown, take the fight down, and try to set up one of her subs.
Big kick land.
Well, clearly she wanted to get this fight to the ground to try to fatigue the striker early. Mission Lewis is now trying for the Kimura.
The Kimura is not the arm, it's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Somehow stays in the fight. All right, right into side control now. We'll see if she can dole out some damage. A lot of fighters would prefer the half guard. She does pretty good work here, though.
She does great work in the half guard. She's very brutal. She's very heavy with her top half. So she doesn't worry about the opponent escaping. And this side control is very good for her because she wants to wear on you. She wants you to try to carry all of her weight with your upper body and make a mistake that will lead to a fight-ending finish.
Oh, going for the arm bar now. That might be tight.
Gotta be careful, armbar. Gotta get up.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Lands flush with that right hand. And this might just be a matter of time. And there it is!
Forward. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, really nice job by her there to execute the submission. Clearly she had an opening and she closed the show pretty effectively there. That is one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. So that win by submission figures to silence any remaining doubters, and that certainly puts the rest of the division on notice. Huge result for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 9 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Lewis.
Well, really nice to see this young woman get a chance to exhale as she celebrates with her coaches. You've won world titles in 2 divisions, but you're not calling your shot the way she is. She said, I'm gonna win this fight by submission, and it goes into the books just that way.
That's so much confidence to put yourself out on a limb like that. Nobody is brave enough to say, I'm gonna do it here, here, or here. She did exactly that and got that submission. Her star will only shine brighter after this performance.